how's about it? Let's see here. Let me get some things set up. Uh, maybe we'll get this rolling. Thanks everybody for coming in. Maybe I'm in the studio. Maybe I'm not. Wait, hang on. Okay. Sorry, trying to get some stuff set up. Thanks everybody for coming in. Hit that like button if you could. I'll get everything rolling here in a second. There we go. Bing, bam, boom. Everybody check out my new video on my other channel. Everybody check that out yet? It's called Beef and Broccoli. Beef and broccoli. Check it out. Let me get this phone rolling so we can so I can use it to do my hell, I can't think. I just ate a pound of steak. I got the meat sweats. Look at this. I cut that steak into 3 pieces for you guys that watched the video. I ate the whole damn thing. I had to steam more broccoli. Man, that steak was good. That steak was good. Let me tell you. I ate that whole steak and all that broccoli, and I didn't even realize I didn't have anything to drink until it was all gone. A steak is good when you don't need nothing to drink with it. I mean, I ate a pound of steak. Look at these sweats. I ate a pound of steak and didn't even have anything to drink. Let me like my own video here. Boom, liked. That's how we do it. That's how that. I got me a Chromebook, a Lenovo Chromebook. That's a 15.6 inch Chromebook I got there. Much easier to do lots of things on that than it is on the phone. But I'm still learning it. A lot of steak. I just ate a lot of steak. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming in to hang out with me. There we go. Finally got it connected. I don't know why it's showing up like that. Let me try it again. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Let's see here. 24 in the house, 9 likes. Let me make sure. Yep, liked my own video. Everybody else, hit that like button for me if you could. I appreciate you. Let me drink out of my pee bottle real quick. For those of you that don't know, I'm now drinking my urine. See? It's good for you, they say. It's sterile. They say it's sterile. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Let's see who all's in here. 22 in the house, 12 likes. Let's see who it is. Freight trucking number 1. Now that's a true fan. Comes in number 1. Obviously has his notifications set properly. Appreciate you. The other trucker, James Best, in the house. Now, for you guys that don't know, the other trucker, James Best, has a channel. And if you did not watch the epic live show he did yesterday, where he shaved his own beard off, he had shaved his goatee on his live show. It was epic. Shout out to the other trucker, James Best. Raised a ton of money for our fellow fallen truck driver, Country Time. That was epic, James. Great deal you did over there, man. Very entertaining. I didn't comment through a lot of it because I was driving for a big part of it. But boy, let me tell you, y'all had me cracking up just listening to it. That part with Scott Keller's mailbox, man, I thought I was going to fall out of the seat. I was laughing so hard. But yeah, Great show, great. Like, I don't know if that's a membership only to watch that, but let me tell you guys, that's if you've got to get a membership over there for $5, it's worth the $5 to watch that. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. That was some of the best YouTube I've seen or ever heard. Like, it was. Congratulations, James. That was a good one, man. You put on a heck of a show. Heck of a show. How much did you raise, by the way? I think y'all were counting like 30 grand at one point. I was like, for the whole weekend. Amazing. Raised $30,000 to help the family of Country Time. That's awesome, man. That was awesome. So thanks for coming in, James. I got to tell you, man, I've never seen a guy shave his goatee and look so different. Like, if you had walked up to me without the goatee, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, who the hell is this guy? I mean, like, that goatee is a signature look, man. Let's see here. Kelly Patterson with the $10. Let's see here. Where was that at? Kelly Patterson with the $10. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That will go to my meat sweats. Kelly says afternoon. Little Al in the house. Hello, how are you? Probably gonna have a lot of new people coming by, I hope, tonight. Wildbeard shared out my last video, and that brought in a lot of people to that video. The video's doing really well. Appreciate the sharing on that, Wildbeard, if you happen to see this replay. I do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Like, he appreciated the video. He shared it out. Salute to that. I appreciate that a lot. So that video is doing very well. Getting a lot of subscribers from that video, doing very well. So hopefully a few of them will make it in there, make it in here tonight. Wild Bill in the house for sure. Scottish Trucker Tommy, howdy sir, from Salty, Utah. Yeah, I've been catching up on some Scottish Trucker Tommy. I got a little behind on those videos, but I'm getting caught up. But yeah, I'm glad you're making more videos as well. We had a little time there where there weren't many Scottish Trucker Tommy videos. So I'm glad, we're getting to keep up with what's going on in your world. East Texas Trucker, by the way, check out Scottish Trucker Tommy and James Best, both two really good guys that can teach you a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, you watch those videos and they're on another level. You know what I mean? Those guys they're up here, like, they're doing stuff, making moves. East Texas Trucker in the house. How's it going, everybody? East Texas Trucker. Okay, so what are we talking, like Texarkana? We talking like Dallas? Kelly Patterson says, I got another video being processed at the moment. It'll be uploaded in a couple of hours. Spicy herb and beef stew. Okay, I like this because, do you me tell you something about beef stew? I cannot find it at the grocery store. I was in the Walmart in where was I at? Aurora, Colorado. The Walmart in Aurora, Colorado, right there off of 70. They have truck parking. Now, it's hit or miss with that truck parking. I'll just be honest with you, because a lot of guys treat that like their personal parking lot. They park their truck there, they go home. It's kind of hard to get in and out of there, but it's a nice Walmart if you can get in there. Hang on a second. Wait, we got.
Hey guy, I like myself. Can I try your teeth?
Yeah.
I'll leave you my phone.
Well, hang on.
This came out on my damn.
Oh man.
I was getting ready to take a shower. Oh, I hope it fits.
All right, check it out. Oh man, locked himself out of his truck. What a bummer. Hopefully he doesn't run off with my key. I mean, I ain't stressing it, always have a spare, but I hope it works, man. I hope it works. If he's got a truck that came from the fleet that mine did, more than likely it does, because there's another guy, where I'm leased onto that has the same. It came from the same fleet the truck did, and our keys are matching. But anyway, let's get back to some. Let me put this key back in. Yeah, man, I always have a spare key, guys. I always have a spare key. I don't think it's maybe. I don't know. He's got a newer truck, but man, I hope it does. Like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you can go in there and spend $30 and get that thing to undo them, right? Probably videos on YouTube on how to do that. But let's see here. Kelly Patterson. Okay, yeah, Kelly Patterson, beef stew. Back to beef stew. So the thing with beef stew is I can't find it in the Walmart. In that Walmart out there, I could not find it. Any luck?
No, man.
Oh, man.
Much.
All right.
Hopefully I'll get another one.
Yeah, good luck. He's got that newer style Cascadia, so I didn't think mine was going to work. But trying to see. I don't really see who he works for. But, you know, I don't know if he knows you can go in there and get that thing. Maybe I should have said something. But yeah, beef stew. Cannot find beef stew in the store. Like Dinty Moore, they didn't even have it at the that Walmart. But that's my beef stew dilemma. Damn, I got to rename this live to the beef stew dilemma. Let's see, shoestring trucker, a pound. Holy crap! Pre-trip at 8 a.m. Let's roll through eastern North Carolina. Yeah, I got to be up pretty early myself. I got about I probably give myself 2 hours. I got about an hour and a half of driving left in the morning. So probably give myself like 2 hours to build a little bit of a window. I got to be there at 7:30, so I'm probably going to be up at about 5. Kick the pre-trip in. Probably try to be on the road by about 5:30. I got 2 deliveries tomorrow, boy, and they were like, I do not like how close together they are for the amount of distance in between. You know, it's like, so yeah, a pound of steak is nothing for a guy my size. I love steak. Yeah, on the other account, 18-wheel shelf. If you want to drop a link to that, Kelly, if it'll let you drop a link to that, you're more than welcome to drop a link to your channel. That goes for anybody that's a moderator. You know, just drop your own channels. Don't be dropping everybody else's channels. But I know sometimes, like when you got a small channel, like my other channel, Trucking with Diabetes, sometimes when you search that, it's hard. It won't come up. You know, YouTube wants you to watch the people that they want you to watch. So. Wild Bill Anderson in the house. What's up, Wild Bill? Hope everything's going great. If you guys don't know, Wild Bill is the unofficial mayor of Chicago. That man knows more about Chicago than I would. I mean, he's forgot more about Chicago than I'll ever know. It says, a man that sweats while he eats. Ha ha ha. Man, I sweat when I breathe, man. Like, if it's above 70 degrees, I'm sweating. I swear to God. I was made for the Minnesota winter. I am so at home in Minnesota. I love it when it's like 40 degrees outside. I mean, that's like perfect temperature is about 40 degrees. Anything above that, we're like, ugh, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's as long as I can keep my hands warm and my feet warm, everything else is golden. Joe Gampa in the house. There's what was that? That's Wildbeard's grandpa. Not really, but hey Joe, how's it going? Chicken Hauler in the house. Been a long day. Just got back home in North Alabama from the 75 Chrome Shop Truck Show. Oh, I want to. So close to getting to that, man. So close. I hear Asian Mai is going to be up there this week. I really wanted to stop and holler at him, you know. So I'm hoping they get me unloaded quick tomorrow. I can get down there and hang out with him for maybe an hour before I got to go to my second delivery. And then I got to be in Miami. So I got to shuffle. I got to make some moves. But thanks for coming in, Chicken Holler. We appreciate you. Charles in the house. What's up, brother? Wild Bill Anderson says, perhaps it was a mistake to eat so much. No, sir. No, sir. Nah, I mean, honestly, like, I cut the steak. If you watch the video, I cut it into thirds. And, oh, my God, I ate that first third. And, you know, I'm really trying to tighten up, you know. I've got a goal. I'm trying to lose about 40 pounds. I'm trying to lose about 40 pounds before my DOT physical. Okay? So that means, you know, eating better, exercise. I watched a thing the other day on YouTube about exercising and losing weight. They said exercising is like pointless when you're trying to lose weight. Now, they also said, you know, exercise is good for you, but it's not how you lose weight. Because, like, you know, and I know this, to lose weight, you really got to eat right. You know, you got to tighten up what you eat. And so, like, for today, I had, let's see, I had 4 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. And then for lunch, I went into Hardee's, and I said, hey, give me 2 1/3 pound patties, just the patties, with a piece of cheese melted on them. And I get back to the truck with it. They give me 2 chicken patties, like breakfast patties, like the little tiny breakfast patties, which the size didn't bother me, but I didn't want the breaded chicken, you know, so I ate that. But that's all. That's what I had today. I had hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. I had 2 Hardee's breakfast chicken patties for lunch, and I had a steak with broccoli for dinner. So, you know, the big dinner I'm not too worried about. You know, I'll probably wrap this video up, and I do want to get out and move around a little bit. I do way better with my eating when I incorporate some exercise. You know what I mean? It like keeps me honest, because you know, it's like I don't feel good when I get out and exercise after I've eaten garbage. So if I eat right, I feel better when I'm out exercising. But that's my goal. I hit the scale the other day. I'm at about 310. Not afraid to tell you that. You know why? Because that was my weight when I was in high school. How many people are the same weight today as they were in high school? Yeah, I was big in high school. Like same size I am now. Like exactly the same size. You know, I probably lost a few ounces in hair, but other than that, all good, all the same. But no, I'd like to get it down to about 270 before DOT physical time, which is in late August, and which is a good time to lose weight because I got the summer months to work with, you know? So that's my goal. I'll try to keep you updated with it. Matter of fact, I may get a quarter and go in here and hit the scale today because it's been about 5-6 days since I scaled in last. Maybe even a week now. It's probably been a week since I scaled in last. What is today? Oh, yeah. Today's being the 25th. Oh, my God. It's probably been 2 weeks since I scaled in last. So, yeah, it'd be a good time to hit the scale. We'll see what we're doing. And it's hot in this truck, just so y'all know. It's like, it's hot in this truck. The reefer's on frozen food, so that it's continuous. So that's running back there, and the reefer creates heat between the truck and the trailer. In the winter, it's nice because it puts a little heat in your truck, but in the summer it sucks. So yeah, we'll crack a window. Man, I just stopped for the day, so I got the heat of the truck, you know. Oh yeah, it's nice outside. Dang, I should have done this a minute ago. You guys let me know if you could hear over that or not. But let's see here. That, and I feel boxed in because the 2 people on either side of me nosed in. I hate when they nose in like that because now I've got trailers going all the way out, probably 8 foot past the hood of my truck. So the chance of me getting any kind of airflow is pretty much over, you know. That's just another reason I don't like when people nose in. But that's their choice. They can do what they want. I try to make it where it doesn't affect my life, you know. What am I going to do about it? If I don't like it, I can go move, right? Right? If I'm the one with the problem, I'm the one that needs to move. Let's see here. Let's see. Doug Thompson, good evening. Thanks for coming in, Doug. We got 31 in the house, 19 likes. Everybody get that like button. You know, that pushes us out there to more people in the YouTube world. Freight Trucking says, at James Bass, how the fundraiser turned out. That freaking fundraiser turned out big time, man. Big time. They was talking some big numbers, man. And let's see, Shoestring Trucker. Good evening to Scottish Trucker Tommy. Yeah, everybody go check out Scottish Trucker Tommy if you don't know about him. Get to know about him. Kelly Patterson says, when you steam veggies like that, get yourself some Amish unsalted rolled butter and melt it over top. I cook mine in the juice, like in the meat juice. I don't know if you saw that video I put up, but yeah, I just, you know, I put butter in there with the steak, and then I put the vegetables in with the meat, you know, that way I get the juice all over, you know, because basically, you know, I roll my broccoli around in the meat juice, you know, a little butter in there with it. But yeah, I like that. James Best, it was awesome. Yeah, that fundraiser was freaking awesome yesterday. Thanks for coming in, Jamie O. Thanks for showing up. Thanks again to Kelly Patterson for the $10 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you. Gary Bates in the house. How's it going, Gary? Did you get your brake fixed? Let's see. I remember the other day you were shut down for a broken drum or something, I think it was. The other trucker, James Best, says, appreciate everyone for watching and donating. Yeah, no problem. The watching was our pleasure, man. That watching yesterday was, I mean, I don't even know where to start, man. I laughed. Like, by the time I stopped for the day, you had already shaved off your beard and everything, and by that point, let me just tell you, my side was hurting. I laughed so damn hard, like I don't know what it was, man. You guys were killing me. Yeah, no problem, James. Appreciate what you did there, man. That was good stuff. East Texas Trucker says that's nuts. Yeah. James says $30,000 in 3 videos. They raised that money. That is. Now that's doing good deeds right there. Oh yeah, I can feel that. Ooh, little airflow up in here. So yeah, I got my fan mounted on my TV mount because I don't have a TV, so I can like move it around a lot. Let's see here. Shoestring Trucker says, does a pound of steak equal a pound of poop? Asking for a friend. Probably not in my world. I don't know. You know, I stopped weighing my poop, you know. It was inconvenient at the truck stop, you know. People were complaining and whatnot. East Texas Trucker says, when I shave my goatee, it reveals my triple chin. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to grow a long goatee, for sure. Let's see, what was that? Yeah, James Best says, I need it back. LOL, wife thinks I look like Eric Clapton. Yeah, I could see that. You definitely don't look like James Best without it, that's for sure. Jerome Jones says, big money outside in Richmond, Virginia. All right, how's the weather out there? I'm in Georgia right now, and it is really nice. 73 degrees out. I'm gonna go take me a little walk here in a minute, you know, just to get out of the truck, get the blood flowing a little bit. You know, it's that time. It's that time of year. I've been caged up in this truck. I'm gonna get out and move around a little bit, you know. Let's see here. Kelly Patterson, cross sharing is always nice. Yeah, everybody check everybody out. If you got a channel, you know, it's like even if you don't like it or you don't subscribe to it, you know, I think you should check them out. You never know, you might make a friend, you might learn something, you know. That's the way I think of it. East Texas Trader says it's like trying to imagine wild beard without a beard. Yeah, it's like signature look, you know, it's a signature look. East Texas Trucker says long view, good sir. Okay, it's a good area. I like it out there. That's one of those areas I could see myself moving to in the winter. Now in the summer when it gets hot, not so much, but yeah. In the winter, maybe. I just don't do well in the heat. You know, I grew up in Tennessee with that heat and that humidity, man. It's a bummer. Old Timer in the house. What's up, Old Timer? Says, good evening, Cash. Just like to listen. Hey, I appreciate you letting us know you're here. TJ Jones, the Bull of the Woods. What's up? Not much. How you feeling today? I seen you in there competing in the live show yesterday. East Texas Trucker, make a spare, guys. Come on, that's day one stuff. Yeah. I got. As a matter of fact, I need another spare. I'll tell you right now, the only people that I can get to make Freightliner keys is Ace Hardware, and they can make them, but they'll only work one way. See, this key should work. This is a unidirection key. This should work either way, but there's something about a groove in there that it's only deep on one side, and that comes pre-made in the key. But if you go to Ace Hardware, get them to pull the FTL1. F as in Frank, T as in Timmy, or Tom, or whatever. What's the thing for T? I don't know. T, and L as in lemon. FTL1, and that key will work in a Freightliner, but it really only works in one direction. So I just leave this one in the ignition. This one never comes out. That way I don't ever have to dig in my pocket for a key. But like I say, it only works in one direction. But once you put it in there in the right way, it's in there, you know. And then, you know, I always recommend having one stashed outside the truck somewhere, you know, that you could get to. You know, worst case scenario, you know. Put it wherever you want. But like, I'm just saying, I'll just put this. If you're ever in the apocalypse and you need a way to get out of somewhere and you see a UPS truck, if it's a UPS semi, there's about a 90% chance there's a key underneath the hood on the airlines, right in front of the, right on the firewall there. Just saying. For any other time, don't mess with it. But if you're ever in that situation, hey, there it is. But yeah, all the UPS trucks I ever pre-tripped always had a key hanging there. So yeah, get you like a zip tie or something, and put your key out there somewhere, in a battery box, put it near your battery box or just somewhere you can get to it. But yeah, there you go. Kelly Patterson says, yep, I opened someone else's truck for them a while back, and you keep a spare key in pocket at all times. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, keep that key handy for sure. I bought one of these tornado fans at the truck stop. Man, that thing is loud. It puts out good air. I mean, hell, I can feel it all the way from the wall over there. You know, I can feel it pretty good here. I had to get up and turn it down a little bit. As you can see, it stopped my profuse sweating a little bit. It did that for me. So, but yeah. Nutmeg Donkey in the house. Look, Nutmeg Donkey says, can he hop in though through the emergency exit on the side like Kenworth's got? I don't know if he can do that or not. You know, my truck's got a door on the sleeper over there. You know, it's got the actual door, which I like. You know, if I need to get out of that son of a bitch, I want as many ways out as I can get. You know, but. And it's nice in the summer, like before the bugs get bad, you know, you can crack that door. Oh, it lets a lot of air in. Like if you roll down a window up front, crack it a little bit, and then you crack that door, oh, it lets a lot of air come through. Scottish Trucker Tommy said, hey man, I thought that was an autograph hunter at your door. Yeah, I don't know. I always worry about that day when I meet someone that watches me on YouTube. They might just punch me in the mouth, you know. Yeah, could have. I thought he was coming up to get me to check his scale ticket. I get that a couple times a month. You know, it's because I sit in the driver's seat with all the lights on. You know, it like invites people to come up and say, "Hey, is my scale ticket legal?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you for $10. Oh, let's see. East Texas Sugar. Mine doesn't come up either. Yeah. Chicken Hauler. I locked myself out in the fuel island one time. I went in and bought a unlock kit. I keep it behind the headache rack from then on. Yeah. Yeah, it's cheaper than calling a locksmith. I did that one time out in BFE, Texas, I think it was. I want to say I was somewhere in Texas, way out in the middle of nowhere. And, yeah, I had a little situation locking myself out of the truck. Oh, what a bummer. I mean, like, I lock the truck from the outside now. You know, like, in the last 10 years, I have not hit the lock button. I mean, I know you can do it on accident, but that's why I keep that key in my pocket at all times. And anytime I do hit that button, like say I want to lock both sides, I feel in my pocket. I like touch that key. Because, yeah, that's a bummer. But, yeah, I had to call a locksmith back in the day, and USA Truck did not pay for that. They said, hey, you're the one that locked the key in it. You're gonna need to pay that locksmith when he gets there. And I was like, boy, that is a bummer. That is a bummer. There's Kelly's channel. Everybody check it out. 18-wheel chef. There you go. Click that link. Kelly breakfast video link about 4.5 minutes long. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I think with a new channel starting out like that, I think shorter videos help you a little bit. Because people that don't know you are more likely to click on a shorter video. You know, once you get a more established audience, you can put out longer videos and you'll still get views. But I think when you start out, my experience is that like 3 to 5 minutes is where they'll hang around. But yeah, everybody check out Kelly. Got a good channel going over there. 18-wheel chef. Chicken Hauler. I seen him but didn't bother him. Me? You saw me? Oh man, you should have come and said something. I'd have bought you a soda or something. Kelly Patterson says exercise will cause you to lose volume but not mass. A lot of people actually gain weight exercising. Yeah, this thing I was watching on YouTube, you know, and it was like very professional. I can't remember who done it. But it was like it was a well done video. It wasn't like just some guy sitting, you know, like me in a truck telling you. It was like, you know, professionally done. They had doctors and I think Cheddar, you know, the channel Cheddar. They do like, you know, little short documentaries and stuff. I think it was one of their videos. but they were saying that you know, when you exercise a lot, like an intense workout, you're more likely to overeat later in the day, and you're more likely to not you know, do like standard physical stuff. You know, you'll tend to want to be lazier for the rest of the day, and I get that. You know, you work out real hard, you lounge around, you maybe eat more because you're hungry. For me, weight loss is, I like the exercise portion because it keeps me honest with what I eat. Because, you know, you work out and you eat like a bunch of cake or candy, you're going to fall on your face. So, but to me, losing weight is much easier when I just don't eat a lot and I eat better, you know. So, yeah, I get it. Johnny Sacco in the house. What's up? Gus in the house. What's up, Gus? How's it going? Wild Bill Anderson says I was 320 at my largest point. Let me tell you, my first year of trucking, I gained about 40 pounds in that first year, and I was already at about 330. I went up to about 375, 380. I got way on up there. Let me tell you, them Flying J buffets, I was not mad when they got rid of those because you know, I wasn't making a lot of money in my first year of trucking, so I would go into that Flying J buffet and, you know, I would eat enough food for 4 meals, and it was all carbs. I'd be hungry 3 hours later, but I thought, you know, I had that, oh, I'm getting a good value here. You know, I'm spending $12.99 on a buffet, but I'm eating a lot. And, oh, yeah, I was eating a lot, and then 4 hours later, I'd stop and eat again. You know, so, damn, is this guy going to drive into the front of my truck? Holy sheets. When you're backing in somewhere, it never hurts to turn your brights off. Dang it, like it's going to melt my retinas out. I don't even know where he's going or what he's doing. Just randomly backing up. Just pull. He like nosed right up to my truck too. I was like, well, is he gonna hit me? I don't know what he's doing. Let's see, where was I at? Yeah, that's pretty big. Wild Bill 320, man. That's getting up there. That's where I'm at right now. It's not a good place to be. My ankles pop a lot. My knees hurt. You know, it's just, I mean, it takes a toll on you. I'm probably carrying around about 80 pounds extra than my body's built to be. You know, I'm a big dude, but I would say I'm probably, like, in my adult life, I got down to about 250 at one point when I lived in California. I got down to about 250, maybe 240. And that was about right. I felt like I was about right. Like, you know, not a bunch of extra weight, you know, could run, you know, I felt like 240, maybe 230-ish, but, Kangaroo Trucker with the $4.99 says, oh dear, sorry I'm late. No worries, Kangaroo Trucker. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Everybody go check out Kangaroo Trucker. That's a channel that I enjoy. He don't put out a whole lot of content, but, he's more quality over quantity over there, I guess, you would say, because it's definitely good stuff. Let me figure out where I was at here. It jumped on me. Spare keys, yes. Autograph, yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's where I'm at. Scottish Trucker Tommy says, hit the head in the morning, then way better results. Ooh, good point. Good point. Yeah, I like that. If I can remember to do it. But yeah, that's the best time to do it. That is the best time. Thank you for that reminder. Mark Ely in the house. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Mark. How's things going for you out there, man? Hope you're still killing it. It's good to see you back. 32 in the house, 26 likes. Everybody strike that like button with fury. throw your phone up in the air and kick the like button as it falls to the ground. I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe stomp it with your heel. You know, they make new phones every day. You know, like don't be so skimpy. Get yourself a new phone. And then if your significant other says, or your accountant says, why'd you get a new cell phone? Say, you know, because Cash told me to stomp the like button, and I do everything he says. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. See how it works out for you. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Mark. Johnny Sacco says, at one of the worry truck stops in the country, Denver, pick one, all paid spots. Man, yeah, that freaking Flying J. I was at that Flying J in Aurora. $20 for a parking spot out there. $20. And then I'm like, well, no wonder everybody parks at freaking Walmart. You know, there was one truck in that Flying J parking lot I seen. I guess the guy parks there when he goes home. He had paid for 3 days of parking. I was like, holy crap, every time he goes home for 3 days, he's got to pay $60. I mean, maybe if you got Flying J points, but still, I mean, that's, you know, I look at points as money, because points is things I could spend instead of money. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. Johnny says, at least the snow is gone for the year. Yeah, my old lady said it was snowing in Minnesota today. I don't know, maybe. Kelly Patterson says raising 30K is good to go to heaven work. Yeah, that's definitely that's doing a really good thing there, you know, like, because I don't know. I mean, money's not going to bring back your loved one, that's for dang sure. But at the end of the day, it takes away a lot of that, like, that worry, you know, that immediate worry, you know, because, like, it gives you a little breather room. You know, you get that money, you know, you can take care of some of the bills, you know, like, it helps you. I think it's a great thing they did, because it's going to help with the grieving process. You know, it's going to give them a little time just to take a breath and think about some stuff. So yeah, that's karma all day right there, man. Let's see. East Texas Trucker says, I lost 5 pounds last week, then ate at Culver's twice and put it back on. LOL. Yeah. I was right behind the Culver's yesterday. Boy, I thought about it. But I don't know. I'm trying to be cheap and lose weight, so I really got to cook in the truck. You know, like, I'm probably gonna set my alarm for like 30 minutes early in the morning. Get up 30 minutes early and cook breakfast. Eggs and sausage, eggs and ham. I was gonna do eggs and steak, but I ate all the steak. So, or I got about a 2-hour ride down to my delivery, and then I got to take off 7 pallets there. So, I may just drive down there and then cook when I get down there. Because I'm not the type of guy. I don't like to eat when I first get up in the morning. Like, I like to let a little time go by, you know, like, work up a little bit of an appetite. But yeah, that Culver's will do it to you. Gary Bates says, Cash, I'm getting my trailer fixed up. I'm having to wait for an ABS module on Monday. Boy, isn't that fun, waiting on parts. Yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Yeah, especially on a weekend. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Marco Polo in the house. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. 43 minutes into this, 44 minutes into this, 37 in the house, 30 likes. Appreciate everybody. Gary Bates says 4-wheel seals, leveling valve, 4-wheel sensor, brakes, lights, and new 7-way and spring. Whoo, that's a nice little repair there. But you have new parts. You know, that's the key. I'm never mad about getting good work done on the truck, as long as they do it right. That's my only thing. Do it right, because I don't want to come back and have it done again. But yeah, Kelly Patterson says World War Z. Yeah, if anything ever breaks out, there's always a key there. Gary Bates, bleeding the money. Yeah, that's the bummer, man. When you're down, you're losing revenue. and you know, and you're paying a repair. Scottish Trucker Tommy made a good point about that in a video I was watching yesterday. You know, like in a good freight market, you know, when you could pull, you know, let's say $800 to $1,200 a day, depending on where you're at and what you're doing, gross revenue. Boy, that's a hit when you're down for a while. Bernie Sands, what's up, Bernie Sands? I was up in your area yesterday. I come down through Tennessee. I stayed there at the rest area when you come into Tennessee on 24. Up in that area. What's up, Bernie? How's it going? Any luck on finding a truck out there, Bernie? I hear trucks are far and few between these days. East Texas Trucker says, I keep a key on me at all times because my cat likes to press the lock button. Yes. I can't remember if that was a movie or a YouTube I saw where a guy was trying to get his dog to step on the lock button. The dog had locked himself in the car, or locked him out of the car. You can't lock yourself into the car. But yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, keep that key on you, man. That key's worth, I figure that key's worth about $50 because either you're gonna have to go in and get the unlock kit, or you're gonna have to call a locksmith. Like I say, I went to a Do It Best Hardware. They did not have the Freightliner. Ace Hardware, they did. It's for a Sprinter van. That's why it doesn't work in both directions. They can pull one that's made for the Freightliner Sprinter van. This urine is delicious. For you guys that don't know, that's not urine I'm drinking. Somebody said it looked like that, and I'm like, hey, it kind of does. But that's Mio. That's Mio strawberry pineapple. God, that stuff is good. Since I got that, I have drank. I've had that since Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've drank 2 12-ounce sodas, 2 cans of soda. So this stuff's definitely getting me by the stop drinking soda. And then at about noon every day, I take a caffeine pill. About noon every day. Let me take some pills here. Let me find one that's already broken. Take a little metformin here real quick. I've been breaking those in half. They give me the 1,000 milligram metformins. Instead of taking 1,000, I break them in half, and I take half, and then I wait a couple hours, and I take the other half. I think it works better instead of bombarding my body with 1,000 milligrams. It seems like it doesn't upset my stomach as much if I take half now, half later. So maybe that's all up here, but it seems to be working. I've been doing it for about 5 days now, 5 or 6 days. Let's see here. East Texas Trucker says, I keep a key on me. Okay, yeah, the cat presses the button. Vig Med in the house. What's up, Vig? How's it going? All my drivers have locked themselves out. Yeah. Yeah, everybody check out Vig Med. That's a good channel, especially if you want to learn about the freight markets in California, especially Southern California. That's where I go to for that kind of information, Vig Med. Also, if you want to know about box truck freight, he's working some box truck now. So if you want to learn some different things, check out some of these channels in here, man. I'm telling you, these guys know more than I know. You know, Scottish Trucker Tommy, James Best, Vic Med. I mean, these are guys that, like, you know, they doing stuff, man. Y'all need to check them out. I am really I'm really honored that guys that are on that level come in here to hang out with me, because you know, they got more going on than I do. You know, so hopefully we entertain them, and maybe they can learn something. But for the most part, we're asking them questions. But yeah, Vic, man, they've all locked. It just happens, man. At USA Truck, I don't even remember how I did it because but most of the time I would lock my door from the outside. That's what I do now. Like I don't even want to press the button. I lock it from the outside. But yeah, just the hassle of having to dig out my other key, and yeah, it's not worth it. Let's see here. East Texas Trucker says, sub to your channel, Kelly. Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate that. It's so hard to get a small channel up and rolling. And, Kelly's got the right attitude, trying to show people things and, inspire people to do things. I like that iron skillet, too. I'm going to have to get me an iron skillet like that. I'm thinking that might be easier than doing the hot plate with a pan. You probably got me. You probably outthought me on that one. So yeah, thanks everybody for checking out Kelly's channel. I do that too. Hit the lock, then before closing the door, check my pocket. Yeah, the only time I ever hit that button is when, like, I've unlocked the passenger side to get into the side box. That's the only time I ever unlock my my passenger side door. Really, is when I need to pull that little thing for the side box, because I keep my fuel aux, my fuel treatment. I keep my fuel aux in that side box over there. So whenever I fuel, I do unlock that door, but I typically just lock it back with the key. But like today, I forgot about it. When I got out, I hit the button before I ever shut the door, checked for the key. It's just the way to do it for me. Let's see. Yeah, appreciate you, East Texas. If I see Cash is King in the wild, I will yell, "Damn it, boy!" Please do. That would make my day if I was just like walking through a truck stop and somebody was like, hashtag "Damn it, boy." Oh man, that would crack me up. Like, I really would appreciate that. Let's see. Kangaroo Trucker in the house. Kelly Patterson says, yeah, hard workouts increase your metabolism, aka hunger, so the quality of the food is all important. Yeah, I'm bad to like get low energy and go right for the sweets, and that's probably why I'm a diabetic, because that's been my MO for years. Like mid-afternoon, stop, go in the truck stop, get a little Debbie and a soda, and make a bunch of bad decisions going there hungry. But I keep the caffeine pills rolling now. Typically about 11 o'clock to noon, somewhere in there. I take a caffeine pill. These are 100 milligram. That's about like drinking a 20-ounce soda. It's about like a 20-ounce Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, something like that. I take me one of those. That usually gets me through. But if I know I'm going to be working till like 10, 11, midnight, something like that, I'll take another one about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. They really get it done. They do. Swamp Girl in the house, what's up? How are you today? She says, Swamp Girl says, where are you located? I am in Georgia. Georgia's on your mind. Yeah, we're down in Georgia today. Kangaroo Trucker says, oh dear. Yeah, appreciate that. For you guys that don't know, I hit 2 deer in one night in about a 30-minute period last week. I made a video about it. Check it out. It's called The Deer is Down, or Deer Down, or I don't know. Check the thumbnail. You'll see the one with the deer in it. That's the one. Thank you again, Kangaroo Trucker, for the $4.99. I appreciate the super chats. Kelly Patterson says, in your case, aerobic exercise would be best since you're looking to reduce weight and volume. Yeah, I don't really care about the volume. I'm more worried about that. I can't remember what they call that. Like when you got stored body fat around your organs. It's not good. It's not good, and I got to get rid of that. But yeah, right as of right now, probably I'm not really even concerned about the exercise part. A little bit of movement just to get the body, just get the blood moving. I'm fine with that. Um, let's see. Nevada trucking and trails in the house. What's up, Nevada? Trying to get caught up on some Nevada videos right now. I'm behind on everybody, man. You should see my watch list. My watch list, I checked it yesterday because, like, whenever a new video pops up, if I don't have time to watch it, I just hit watch later. And oh my God, my watch later's got like 150 videos in it right now. It's like some of them I may never get to, like there's a few farming channels I watch, and like those, if I can't get to those in a few days, I typically just skip those. Like, because I'm not a farmer, but I do enjoy watching people do farming stuff, But yeah, Nevada Trucking says, don't park next to me with that reefer. Hashtag damn it, boy. How's it going, brother? Pretty good. Yeah, I know. Oh, that guy, man. That's funny today. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry if I mean, I don't think I've ever parked next to that dude personally, but if I ever do, I will apologize. And the funny thing is, I actually do try to park next to reefer drivers. I do that. Like, that is the thing I do. Like, if there's a parking spot, like, not last night, because I parked in the rest area last night, but the night before, I was in the Loves in Abilene, Kansas. And there was, like, a bunch of parking spots available when I got there. And I parked next to, I think it was a Hirschbach truck. And I can't remember who was on my other side, but like I typically do park around reefer trailers, because the reefer doesn't bother me, and it's good ambient noise. I like it. It's ambient noise. That way, if somebody honks a horn or hits a loud Jake brake, it doesn't wake me up. So, but yeah, thanks for coming in, Nevada. We appreciate you. Kelly Patterson says, yeah, that Flying J sucks. I park on the road in between back of Flying J and motel. Yeah, I remember you saying that the other day. I never really, I had already paid for my spot at that point, so I just went with it. But yeah, boy, is that an expensive one. Captain Flatbed in the house. What's up, Captain Flatbed? Says, what's up, seat warmers? Yes, very warm seats down here today. Kelly Patterson says, yeah, when you don't have to worry so much about financials, it makes dealing with the rest easier. Yeah, that's why I liked what they were doing, like when you lose a loved one in such, in such a way, it's rough, because, it was like, I don't know, it's just rough. Barry says, what's up, deer hunter? Not much. I hope I stay away from them deer hunters. Ooh, man. Stephen Davis says, hey, Gash, how big do you think DIY's mailbox is? I don't know, man. I never knew the size of a man's mailbox was like a thing. But if you guys don't know, that is a reference from yesterday. James Best did that epic live show where he was raising all that money, and there was a guy in there, I think his name was Stephen Miller, I think that was his name, but he was bragging about how big his mailbox. He was drunk as heck, but he was bragging about it. It was funny. You'd have to go watch it. Go to James Best and look for the live show that they did on Saturday afternoon. It was epic. It was epic. BOC shaved his head. James Best shaved his beard off. Yeah, it got crazy in there. Joe Gampa says, will you be in the St. Peters, Florida when you come down here? No, I'm not getting over toward the Tampa area. In St. Peters, isn't that like part of Tampa area? I will not be going over to Tampa. I gotta stop right. I gotta go into Florida, and I gotta drop right there as soon as I go into Florida. And then we got to go down to Miami. So, Captain Flatbed says, hey, man, don't get your bottles confused. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This one's hard to get confused though, because holy crap, what a bottle! Like, I mean, that thing is like the size of a Red Bull can. Kelly says, my dog locked me out of the truck once, hence key in pocket. Yeah, I could see a dog doing that, because they really get after that door. Some of them, they stand up in the seat and get after that door. Am I the only guy that snickers when I see a dog sitting in the driver's seat? I don't know why that looks so funny to me. I don't know. I get a kick out of it every time. You just walk by and you look up. You're like, it surprises you, so you look up. And you think you're going to see a person there, but it's just a dog just sitting there looking around like, yeah. East Texas Trucker says, we need a trucking YouTuber wiki to keep track of all the different channels. There's so many. Dude, so many trucking YouTube channels. People that I never even heard of, like 10,000 subscriber channels. And I'm like, never even heard of this guy. It's just how it is. Like, there's so many. So many. Bernie Sin says, yeah, I've got my eye on a couple nice, decently priced trucks. I'm gonna get to check out a few when I go home. They're not easy to find right now, though. Yeah, they're far and few between, man. You look at some of these truck lots, and I mean, they're just nothing on them. Like, nothing. And what's there is either being worked on or it's already spoken for. Kelly Patterson says, you offer a generally free form live chat, very attractive. Yeah, thank you. I try to let everybody come in. I think it draws a good crowd when it's like, people are free to be themselves, and we keep the riffraff down too. That really helps. Daryl Tinsley in the house. Good evening, Cash. Loving the live chat. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Nevada Trucking and Trail says, Kelly, your channel name, it's 18 Wheel Chef. Yeah, there's a link back up there. If you go back a little bit, 7:34 was the time on that link. Kelly Patterson. Check out that link there for Kelly Patterson. Let's see, where was I at? Subscribe. Thank you very much, Nevada, and everybody check out Nevada too. That's a good channel. It's a good channel. He's starting to put out more content, it seems like. So I'm digging it. Let's see, Kelly Patterson. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Bernie Sin says, I've seen a guy pulled on the shoulder by the truck stop, and half of his trailer was sunk in the ditch. Other half off the ground. I said, damn it, boy. Yeah, that's a damn it, boy moment right there. That is a damn it, boy moment. You got to be careful with them soft shoulders, man. Ooh, that's dangerous. I seen a guy at a Freightliner one time dropped his trailer on the road, or on the shoulder of the road. And, man, within like 2 minutes, that thing sank into the mud. And I think it was because he didn't want to back in. They have parking around back, but I think he was he was new to the game, and I don't think he wanted to pull around. It was real tight back there. I don't think he wanted to pull around there back in, so he just parked it on the shoulder, and it was not good. It was a flatbed. I forgot what it had on it. This was 7-8 years ago probably, but freaking thing was just right down in the dirt, man. Legs just disappeared. There's Tri-State Lock and Safe. Oh, Tri-State Lock and Safe. I'm going to say they need that guy right there in that white Cascadia if I was betting. If I was a betting man, I'd say you're looking for that guy right over there. I would have honked at him, but he went by too quick. Oh, what a bummer, man. What a bummer. Lock yourself out of the truck. Let's see here. East Texas Trucker says, I think I saw that splat from the deer cash hit with the trailer on I-80. Yeah. Oh man, I was leaving a mess. What was that? I was on what was that? I think it was on 35. Yeah, I was going from I was crossing from Iowa into Missouri. It was right around the state line there. Sub subcutaneous fat. Yes, that's it. I'll take your word for it. I can't even read it, much less say it. Happiness by sharing experience. This says you're getting payment by percentage, right? So do you have your own insurance and plates? How many percentages? How many percent do you pay? Do you get per load? I'm on an 80-20 split here. 80-20 split, and I do have my own plate, and what was the other one? Unique payment by percentage. You have your own insurance for plates. I have my own plates. I get all my insurance through the company. It's cheaper than I could find anywhere else. So I take their discounts. Yeah. So yeah, that's the deal with that. You know, the company, you know, they've been in business for, you know, more than a decade now, and they got good insurance rates over there. So I just rock their insurance. Let's see. Lone Star Transport in the house. There's the guy. I was cooking steak in honor of you earlier. I ate a pound of steak. I don't know, people saying that might not be a good thing, but let me tell you, I wasn't hating it at the time. That's for dang sure. Lone Star says, good evening all you whiny truck drivers. Yeah, a bunch of crybabies. Go wipe your tears. Kelly Peters says, aerobic exercise is all about reducing fat volume and increasing muscle endurance without gaining much weight. Yeah, well, I'll be a rocking beefcake when I get done doing that. I'd probably be into that. I'd like to lose about 10 or 15 pounds, and then I'd probably be more interested in doing some more, strenuous exercises. But being super obese right now, I'd like to lose a little bit before I'd put too much pressure on the joints. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, aerobic is a good way to be. Especially as a truck driver. Because you can do that in the truck. Like, you can touch your, bend down, touch your toes. Like you can move around, just jump around in your truck, jump around. Just anything to get the blood flowing, that's where aerobic is. So yeah, it's a good idea. East Texas Structures, Bernie Sanders reminds me of the mud pit at the marathon in Brundage, Alabama. Brundage. Where the heck is that at? I was there not too long ago. Brundage. I don't know. Is there a Love's there? Because I felt like I delivered there. Yeah, I did, like a couple weeks ago. I want to say it was like a food service, like a PPG, maybe. I don't think it was U.S. Foods. I'm thinking it was something different, like a PPG, Aroma. Maybe a U.S. Foods, maybe a Cisco. I don't know. But I was there not too long ago. Captain Flatbed says, did some trout fishing yesterday and today. Hey, you're a truck driver. You're not allowed to have fun. Caught my limit both days. Gonna be eating good this week. Damn it, boy. Yeah, for real, fish on. East Texas Trucker says, I had a huge crappie fish try a few weeks ago. So light and fluffy. Man, oh man, y'all making me hungry. Nevada Trucking and Trail says, just remember, I've got the biggest mailbox. Scott Keller RD is live now. Must be feeling a little spiteful. Yeah, maybe I should pop in over there. You know, I mean, I got nothing against RD, man. You know, I really don't. I think, you know, we're all a community. You know, maybe I'll pop in over there and say what's up. Maybe I did go. Maybe I was a little hangry earlier. You know, maybe I went a little too hard on him. That's typically how I do. I typically go way over line, and then I feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been that way my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, punch and then apologize. You know, it's like, yeah, I'd do better if I just didn't do the punch to begin with. You know, I'd probably be happier with myself. But hey, whatever. I'll check RD out. Kevin Patterson says, last time I went fishing, I fell asleep, and brother-in-law woke me up a couple hours later to check the line. LOL, fish on. I drug it back and forth for 2 hours. No fight left. Oh man, yeah, that's yeah, that fish was ready to jump into the frying pan by the time you got done with it. Ernest in the house. What's up, Ernest? Says, good day, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Thanks for letting us know you're here. There's Kelly. Is that your channel there, Kelly? Put your if you whenever you put your link in there, be sure to put the name of your channel there with it, so people know what they're clicking on. But yeah, there's Kelly's link. Anybody that wants to drop the link to their channel in here, I think you have to be a moderator. But if you're a moderator, I got no problem with you dropping. You know, no problem dropping it. Drop it like it's hot. You know, we're all about sharing and caring here. I want everybody to have a big YouTube channel that makes a lot of money, and you know what I mean? Because like, hey, why not? Why not? You know, I figure like, even if your channel grows bigger than mine, I can be happy for you. You know, like, we can still grow together. I got no hate on that. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says, damn it, boy, that trailer face down. Yeah, that thing did. It's just, I mean, I was outside when he dropped the trailer, and then I went inside and sat in the lounge, and it couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. They came in there, and they was like, who's got that flatbed out front? And the guy was like, that's mine. And they were like, you need to go deal with that. And they were like, yeah, it's sinking in the ground. And nothing they could do about it. I mean, it was done sunk by that point. Called a company, tell them we need a tow truck, something big that can pull that thing up out of the mud. Nevada says, sounds like my kind of night. I ain't got no panties on. Oh man, that is for sure, no panties on. Joe Gampa, good night, everyone. Be safe. Thanks for stopping in, Joe. We appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We still got 32 in the house. I guess everybody went over to watch RD. But if you're still in here, you hadn't hit that like button for me. This guy's getting his locksmith game going now. Right there, they're unlocking the boy. Maybe he'll be back in there in a minute. Kelly Patterson says, 80-20, same offer GP gives. I thought GP switched to 70-30. Somebody was telling me GP was switching to 70-30. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what the word on the street is, I've heard. But yeah, 80-20 is typically, that's a pretty common split. You know, like, especially if you pull their trailer. I think at 80%, you pull their trailer for free. You know, you run their numbers. You know, I would prefer them dispatch, but I will dispatch, but I prefer them to do it. I mean, you know, I've explained that before. Like, the people in the office here, they know where I will go and where I won't go. They know the type of freight I'm looking for, and they can sit there all day and click refresh, and I cannot. So I am busy. I have to drive this truck and deliver this freight and pick up this freight. So I prefer them to sit there and hit refresh all day. You know, that pretty much, I'm going to say 98% of the time they call me before they book a load. And even if they book it, I can still say I don't want it. But most of the time, they like if it's a good load, they'll go ahead and book it, and then if they have to, they'll call and cancel it. But typically, they don't do that unless it's like something they know is going to be taken off the load board like immediately, you know. And a lot of the freight we deal with doesn't come from the load board. Like the back hauls most do, but like the load I left the house on, this load, both of these loads, they don't make it to the load board. They're both off an email list. So I think your carrier should offer you some stuff like that, you know, some inside. Kelly Patterson says no Joe, for sure. Wild Beard Trucking in the house. There's the man. Where's Joe Gampa going? Hey, Grandpa's got to get to bed. Isn't that your grandpa? I'm pretty sure that's your grandpa from what I hear. Word on the street, that's Wild Beard's grandpa. I think of that every time Joe Gampa comes in. That's Wild Beard Trucking. Everybody check out the Wild Beard. Great channel. Shared out my video the other day. I appreciate that, brother. Definitely popped that video. Got that video rolling like a steam train. I appreciate that. You know, probably gained 20 subscribers and got 1,000 views, you know. Really appreciate that, Wild Beard. Can't wait to see what you're doing next either, man. You got me on that suspense. See, that's how you run a channel. That's how you run a channel. You get everybody suspense. Kelly Patterson says, damn autocorrect. Yeah, I can get you sometimes. You got to watch that autocorrect. I turned autocorrect off on my text messaging because it was correcting some things that did not need to be corrected. Joe, on the flip side, at Kelly, that breakfast looked delicious. Yeah, that spicy breakfast the other day Kelly was cooking. You guys check that out. Daryl Tinsley wanted to say thanks again for the Reefer Ugly Side video. You did a good job breaking it down and keeping it real. Yeah, I've got some other reefer videos that are going to be coming out soon. I hope they help. You know, I'm trying to do my part to inform people about reefer, because it's a hot thing right now, you know, and the reefer rates are way up, and there's some other divisions or segments of trucking that are not so good. Like flatbed rates are really low right now, so there's a lot of flatbed people thinking about going to reefer. And, you know, it's like, I just want them to know what they're getting into before they get into it, you know. Knowledge is power. And what is up with flatbed? Why is flatbed so freaking low right now? Like, I don't know, man. I really thought flatbed was going to come back strong this spring. I'm really perplexed by that. But, yeah, thanks again, Daryl. Appreciate you. Wild Beard says, I love that video. Thank you. Appreciate it. Trucking California with vlogs. There we go. Another guy I'm trying to get caught up on videos with. Everybody check out California. Trucking California with Vlogs 18. New truck, new everything going on over there. Go check him out. Says Joe Gampa gets around. Yeah. He was on my live last night. Good night, Joe. Yeah. Kelly Patterson says, Johnny, it is, but be warned, if you're not used to habanero peppers, it'll rip a hole from one to the other. Yeah. I probably could make that without the habaneros. Like, that'd probably be a little too much for me. I'm kind of like a jalapeno cayenne pepper type of guy. I really like cayenne peppers about as strong as I need to be. Yeah. Everybody shake hands, say what's up, Nevada and Wild. There you go. Everybody check them out. Lone Star Transport says, figure you'd be stock up on venison, not steak. Yeah, I hit 2 deer in one night. You would think I'd have some venison. I've often said, and you know, I joke about it, but I'd like to put a hay spear on the front of my truck as like a deer guard. That way when I hit a deer, it shish kebabs it, you know, and I can just take it home with me. But yeah, I don't know if the cold weather had them moving the other night or what was going on, but yeah, I hit 2 deer in one night. Luckily no damage to the truck. They both went under the trailer. One head butted the trailer. got a dent in the side of the trailer from it, but the other one went under the trailer, and oh my God, go watch the video. It's gross. It's gross. Kevin Levitt says a good lease with benefits, discounts, and a few perks on top can be worth weight in gold. Yeah. I mean, I think if you're going to do 1 or 2 trucks, you're okay leasing it on to somebody else. But when you start building a fleet, I really think you need to get your own numbers. You know, kind of build it for yourself at that point. But yeah, leasing on to a good company, like, I'm really happy I found this place I'm at. You just got to look around, because like I was leased to a company when I lived in Tennessee. You know, I like leasing to a company that's near where I live for the benefits of having somewhere to park my truck. You know, if they've got a shop, I can take my truck to their shop, those type of things. But like, there's good 80-20 split carriers out there. You kind of got to get off the Craigslist and the Facebook, and you just got to start like looking around, you know, like, you know, go to the small mom and pop truck stop in your area, see who's there, you know, see what's going on. You know, actually, I noticed this company that I'm with, the first time I ever noticed, or, you know, like seen one of their trucks, I seen where they're based out of, and I was like, hey, are you an owner operator? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, how's that company? And, you know, he broke it down for me, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to give him a call and go talk to him. And I did. As soon as I got home off the road, you know, I got up the next morning and went down to the, you know, I called them that day, and I was like, hey, I'll be home, you know, Tuesday. Can I come talk to you? And they were like, yeah, come on in. So yeah, you just gotta hunt for them. You just gotta hunt for them. Now, like the one I was leased to in Tennessee, Southern Carriers, you know, they're on Craigslist. You know, so you can find some on Craigslist. I shouldn't say you got to get off Craigslist. And honestly, I don't do Facebook, so Facebook may be a tremendous place to find it. So yeah, don't let me steer you wrong on that one. Let's see. Hey Vlogs, love the videos. Thanks for sharing your journey. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with a lot of these guys, man. I did see you know, Vlogs doing what he's doing, man, but I'm a few videos behind, honestly. Like I said, my watch later's got 150 videos in it. It's like, I feel like I'm never going to get caught up on it, but I do like following along with everybody, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like, people are, you know, you get to know their story, and then you want to know what's going on, you know? Let's see. Yeah, everybody check out Wild Beard. Check out Trucking California Vlogs, Nevada. Good channels. Trucking along. Yeah, for sure. Lone Star Transport just picked up 42 in Montgomery. So keep eating. Okay. 42 steers, 42 cull cows. What are we hauling tonight? For you guys don't know, Lone Star is a cattle hauler. Kelly Patterson says, I'm kind of like that. If I get hungry, I'll get sick and only. Yeah. If I get hungry, I make bad decisions. I gotta have good options in the truck. Because if I leave it to like stopping at the truck stop, man, you know, me and Little Debbie go way back. Me and Little Debbie's had a love affair for a long time. And it's not even that good if you think about the Little Debbie. You know, like, if you think about, like, the quality of it, it's not that good of quality. But, boy, it sure gives you, you know, it gives you your sugar fix, that's for sure. Bernie Sands says, I don't see how reefer trailers bother people. I love it. Sleep like a baby. Yeah, that's me, man. Especially in a truck stop, you know, like, the other night, I had a dry load, or it was like a 70-degree load or something like that. Basically a dry load. But the reefer didn't kick on all night. And I felt like I heard everything that happened in that truck stop. Like people shutting their doors, you know, like people breaking in the parking. Like I heard everything. And I was like, God, I wish my reefer would kick on and drown all that out. But I don't know. James Bass in the house, no crybabies. I'm out. Yeah, James, I hear you. I hear you. Probably me too. Nevada Trucking and Trails. Is that a link to your channel? Okay, my channel. That's a Country Time tribute video. Okay, everybody check them out. See, Bernie Sands. I mean, sleep like a baby. Oh yeah, brother, we got you. We got you. Lone Star Transport says, I'd like to start a channel of loading cattle, but some of these barns are fussy about videos, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a guy I used to watch on YouTube, the Milkman, I think his name was. He was a cattle hauler for a little while, and he had some videos where he loaded trailers. Very interesting, like how, like you got this compartment that you put this many in, you got this compartment, the neck, like I thought you just ran them on there, I mean, of course, that's how I think about most things, it's like, oh, it's simple until you actually like look at it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's not simple. I thought the beast would, honestly, I thought the beast of that job would be like getting them off the trailer. Like you get one in the trailer that won't get off, what do you do? Like, there's a lot to that job that, I would like to see. East Texas Truckers says power source is a 72 split. Then they are a power only carrier. Yeah. Power only is a little bit more niche, I guess. So I could see them taking a little bit more because, like they're probably spending more to get those customers. You know what I mean? But honestly, I wouldn't let the percentage break my, like if it's a good company and they do what you need, like don't let the percentage stop you if everything else is right. And, because I don't know, it's like Landstar. A lot of people say, oh, well, Landstar is on the 65-35 split, but there's people that are successful over there. So it's like there's ways to make it work no matter what the percentage, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Kevin Flatbed says Lone Star, their chutes are proprietary and don't want to share it. Probably could be. Bernie says I'd watch it, Lone Star. Yeah, me too. Kelly Patterson 7030, not as far as I know. Sergey, be better to answer that for sure, but last I heard it was 80-20, no trailer rental charges, and they have fuel pass through and other discounts. Okay, yeah, that's I that's just what I've heard. Don't put any emphasis on what I say on that split, because I don't know. East Texas Trucker says Wildbeard is the realest in the game. Wildbeard has more energy than the highest 5 energy people I know. I can't believe this guy's energy, and it's positive energy. Oh my God, if he was negative, it'd be rough. But yeah, no, check out Wildbeard Trucking. Very high energy, very positive. Like I liked the video the other day I was watching where your truck was broke down or you were having repairs done, but still a positive video. See, like that's the key. That's the key, is to be positive when things aren't going well. See, I'm bad about getting in it, like maybe not on YouTube, but in reality. Like when things aren't going my way, I tend to like get in my own head. So I like the positivity. Anybody's got positive vibes, I will watch. Rich Taco, what's up? Not much, Rich Taco. We hanging out. We've been at this for an hour and a half. Probably about to wrap it up. Let me see here. I think I got another super chat. I'm so far behind. Lord have mercy, I'm so far behind. DIY in the house with an 80-20 split. No nickel and dime BS. The way to go. Let me tell you guys something. If you've got a truck and you want to do reefer work and you want to make a great percentage, DIY's got the game. Like that's the game. If I was not where I'm at with what I have going on. My truck would have DIY's numbers on the side. I mean, I've looked at the deal. We've talked about the deal. I'll be honest with you. Without the benefits of what I get here, it's a better deal than what I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got a few little like perks that I get for being where I'm at, but yeah. Check out DIY. What is that, DIY? Drop that email if people have a truck, 2 years of experience, and they want to get 80-20 split on reefer with no nickel and diamond, no trailer fees, no nothing. That's the way to do it right there. DIYsemi@yahoo.com. Thank you for the $5 DIY. Appreciate you stopping by. Where was I at? We was oh man, I am so lost now. No crybabies, power source, 80-20 split. There we go. There I am. Wild Beard, always glad to help. Yeah, man. Thanks, East. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Opie Knievel in the house. Great name, Opie Knievel. GP is 70-30 now. Dang. Sorry, it jumped on me. Let me get back to where I was at. Let me find out. Rob told us that in our orientation the other day. Yeah, they recently changed that, I think. I don't think it's been 70-30 forever, because I looked into GP Transco about a year ago just to kind of Sergey had reached out to me and was like, you know, he was recruiting. He was doing what he do. And I ain't mad at that. You know, I mean, I'll look at any offer. I mean, I ain't got to take it. You know, I can look at it. But yeah, I was thinking it was 80-20 about a year ago. And honestly, it, like, if they do a lot of dropping hooks, that 70-30 is not, like, you can say, okay, I'm giving up 10% because we do, like, 80% drop and hook, you know, like, something like that, you know, would tweak that number a little bit for me. Trucking California with Vlog says, what's up, Mr. Wildbeard? Just catching up with the king of cash. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Kelly Patterson says, I pull reefer for a couple of years, but the hours just burned me out. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. Let me tell you, getting up early, midnight deliveries, not always fun. Captain Flatbed says, dude, my trucks are killing it. 10,700 last week, 10,005 before, 11,200 week before, and that's the lowest truck. Are you still doing flatbed? Because I've heard flatbed is not doing so well, but you are Captain Flatbed. So, what about that flatbed market? Is there something to be concerned about there? East Texas Trucker says, geez, are those team operations? Yeah, those are pretty good numbers. Pretty dang good numbers. East Texas Trucker says, speaking of channels popping off, Asian Mai has just been on a tear the last few months. Dude is non-stop uploads. Yes, he's close to 100,000 subscribers. I'm hoping they get this load off of me in the morning. I hear he is at 75 Chrome Shop in, what is it, Wildwood, Florida. I hear he's down there. I'm going to try to stop in there and give him hell tomorrow, but it just depends on how quick they unload me in the morning. You know how that goes with reefer. And then I got to get way on down the road by tomorrow afternoon. So, it's one of those things. I'm not going to have a lot of time to do. It's like, come on, man. I took a load to Miami because you're from Miami, and now you moved. Now you're up here in Wildwood. Like, but yeah, man, he is. Asian Mai is a great guy, man. He is a great guy. He's done a lot to help my channel. He's done a lot to help me. I can't say nothing but good things about Asian Mai. I mean, look at all the channels he's helped. Like, I mean, yeah, he's a great guy. Kelly Patterson says, well, it's legal in both Oregon and West Virginia. If you hit a deer, elk, it's legal to keep them now. Wow, okay. That first one, you know, probably could have kept it. You know, it probably, I don't know, it headbutted the side of the trailer. That second one, no, thank you. There was no keeping that one. Kelly Patterson says, if you've been drinking and driving and cop pulls you over, asks you've been drinking, you say, nope, hunting. Yeah, exactly. Um, Trucking California says, it's all good, Cash. I'm about 150 videos behind myself. I was able to catch you live tonight. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm adding so many videos to my watch later these days. I feel like I'm never going to get caught up. East Texas Trucker says, Lone Star, are you from Lone Star, Texas? It's a good question. Lone Star Transport, 32 kill cows and 10 bulls. Okay. All right. Gonna make that delicious burger meat. DIY semi in the house. Hey now. Kelly Patterson says, Little Debbie, you hitting on my sister or my ex-wife? I'll leave you to figure that one out. Yeah, me and Little Debbie, man, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I have that menage a trois with, you know, Little Debbie and Sarah Lee, you know. I'm just saying, who's that other one? Mrs. Fields. I mean, shit, it gets crazy up in here. Swift Trainer, I'm burnt out with trainees. I gave 1 week notice to leave for good. I'm looking into Prime Lease on program. Oh, I'm not a fan of Prime Lease program. It's an expensive one. I think you're better off to buy a truck. Just go buy a truck. If you can find a truck, buy it. But I don't know. I feel like that Prime Lease program is expensive. And you're not getting... They cut the rate before they cut the rate. You see what I'm saying? Like, they pay you 72% of a rate they've already taken some off the top of. Because what they do is they'll bring in the freight to Prime Logistics. They'll cut about 15% off the top for the brokerage fee. I don't know. To me, I'm not a fan of it. Wool Brother. Yeah. Kelly Patterson, Swift Trainer, are you nuts? Yeah, no, you know, I mean, people don't know till they know, you know, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not knocking you because you're thinking about it, you know, but I think once you learn more about it, it's not that good of a deal. There's a lot of people on YouTube pushing it, but I've got nothing to gain or nothing to lose from it, and I tell you right now, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, it wouldn't be for me. Yeah, don't do that to yourself, man. Yeah, training made me nuts. Yeah, training is a rough way to go, but that prime lease, I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get into that prime lease, and then you're going to realize to make good money, you're going to have to train. So you'll be right back to training if you do that lease thing. I wouldn't do it. Call GP Transco. That's what I'd do. I'd call a company that pays well, and I'd go be a company driver at a good paying company, 6 months, maybe a year. Get your money right, and then go buy a truck. Call GP Transco. Call Schuster. Call Crete. Call call one of those companies. Those are good paying, respectable companies. I know a lot of people are meh about Crete, but they pay well, and you know they got some good options. You know, like they got some good dedicated accounts. But yeah, you know, like go to a company like that. I think like GP Transco, the money they're paying, or like Schuster pays like 59 cents a mile now or something like that. It's crazy. Crete's like 59. You know, they're up in like the mid to high 50s now. These companies. If you take all things into consideration and you factor in everything, you're going to make just as much doing that as you would leasing a truck from Prime, in my opinion, because of how Prime breaks everything down. Thank you again, DIY, for the $5. $5. East Texas Trader says, go to Crete, man. You will make way more than leasing a truck from Prime. I didn't even read that before I said it, but yeah, I feel the same way. Kelly Patterson says, if you want to go to Prime, lease a truck to them, not from them. Yeah, Prime's not a big fan of that, to be honest. You know, they want you to get I mean, if you want to get a brand new truck and take it over there, you can, but they're kind of picky about what they let you lease on over there because they make money off the lease. They want you to get a truck from them. But yeah, Bernie Sands says, Swift Trainer, well, training might have made you nuts, but Prime will make you bankrupt. Yeah, that's true. That's a fast track to being homeless right there. There's DIY. If you got a truck or means to get a truck, like, you know, you've got everything lined up where you can get a truck. You got 2 years of experience. You know how to truck. You know, you're one of these self-sufficient go-getters. Email DIY right there. See what he's up to. Swift Trainer says, little guy trucker convinced me. It's little guy. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you. I couldn't pick the guy out of a lineup. I hear his name. I watched some of his videos like probably 2 or 3 years ago, but I mean, I don't know much about the guy. What's up, DIY? Here you go, Kelly Patterson. Prime can cost you upwards of $1,300 a week. Yeah, it's a rough way to go, man. DIY trucking and more. I'll give you a call in a year when I get my 2 years. There you go. That's how you do it. East Texas trucker guys, we have a trucker in crisis. We must save him from Prime's evil clutches. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that Prime lease. I mean, it's expensive, and I don't feel like they're giving you the true rate. Like, because they got Prime Inc. logistics that takes a cut, you know. Like, I've seen some of the rates they pull for. It's like, you know, out of Maine, like 80 cents a mile out of Maine, you know. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Truck in California says, Asian Ma pretty kick-started my channel, went from 30 to 300 subs in a couple of days. Yeah, I was, I think when I went on Asian Ma, I had about 1,400 subscribers. Same thing. Within like a day or two, I was up to like 1,800, man. Great guy. Barry says, Asian Ma was at the 595 truck stop in Davie, Florida, unless he changed something. Yeah, I'll have to go back and figure out what was going on there, where he's at. I got his number. I'll probably text him. Once I get unloaded in the morning, I'll text him and see what's up. Kelly Patterson says, I thought about going to GP, but they keep... I thought about going owner-operator with GP, but they keep upping the game. Aside from giving an 8-cent raise, they apparently are paying for my HSA. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if a company's taking care of you, you're not going to make more as an owner-operator all the time. It's just, there's going to be days being an owner-operator that you are really going to have to want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had some days, man. I had a Freightliner hose, a Freightliner specific hose, just like Wild Beer was talking about the other day with Kenworth. I had a Freightliner hose. Only Freightliner had it. I didn't know it was a Freightliner only hose. I'd seen there was a hose blown out. So I called roadside service. And I said, hey, man, I got a blown out hose. He said, oh, I got every kind of hose you can think of. I said, good. Come out here and fix this. $375 minimum road call for him to come out. Because this was like Saturday night at midnight. Comes out, looks at it, says, oh, no, I ain't got that hose. That's a Freightliner only hose. All right, man. You know, appreciate you coming out. He didn't know which hose it was. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't know before he came out there. I didn't see any pictures of it. Which it's like owner operator stuff. You know, you pay the price to learn. I paid for an education that night. always text pictures to the road call guy before he comes out. But there you go. There's your little insight. But paid him the $375. He went on his merry way. I was still sitting on the side of a mountain with a blown out hose. So then I call a tow truck. You know, by this point it's 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning. You want to know what it costs to get towed off the side of a mountain? I don't think you do. He towed me about 17 miles. If I remember that correctly, I paid about $1,000 for that 18 miles. Took me over to the Freightliner. Freightliner didn't open till Monday morning. There's just times when you're being an owner-operator, you're going to hate it. And it's like, not only are things not going your way, it's costing you a bunch of money for things not go your way. You know, so, it's not for everybody, and you got to really want it at times. There's upside to it as well, but, it's not always going to be, perfect. Lone Star says, no, East Texas, I'm out of South Carolina. East Texas Trader, we out here cooking up our meals for the week. Steak, tacos, and chicken. I don't know, with broccoli. Pecan pie for dessert, and homemade cranberry scones for breakfast. You cooking that? Man, where you at? Let me swing by for a minute. Pecan pie. Oh my God. I'm talking about losing weight and you bring up pecan pie. Come on, man. Nah, I'm just playing. But pecan pie is like my pie. That's my go-to. Oh, I love a pecan pie. I'm probably gonna break a lot of rules when I go on vacation here in about a month. Need to lose some weight now, get myself motivated, get myself online. Swift Trainer, I never heard of that cache. I will look further into it. Yeah, that Prime is some dirty stuff, man. They treat drivers dirty over there, I think. That's my opinion. That's one man's opinion. Hey, RN's in the house. What's up, brother? How's it going? We chilling. We got the meat sweats. I ate a pound of steak right before I went live. About to lose my voice at 1:47 in, so I'm probably about ready to hop over here. But yeah, hey, there you go. RN says Prime sucks. Couldn't agree with that more. Swift Trainer says GP was my second choice. If you ask experienced drivers out here, and not people on YouTube, just everyday people that know about Prime and that know about GP Transco, I think more people would probably tell you to go to GP Transco. I would. East Texas Trader, TLI, RTI, GP, the list goes on and on for good paying OTR companies. TLI, I recommend TLI a lot. RTI is their sister company. Listen to this deal. If you're a team, listen to this deal they got. If you are a team, you come to work there as a team, and they will give you the keys to a brand new truck, either a brand new Cascadia or a brand new International LT. You run a dedicated LTL lane for them for 3 years. Now, during that 3 years, they're going to pay each member of the team $1,883 a week. That's $98,000 a year per driver. At the end of 3 years, they hand you the title to the truck you've been running for the last 3 years. Now, given it's going to be a 3-year-old team truck, so it's probably going to have 700,000, 800,000 miles on it. That's just a bonus. Forget it. $98,000 a year salary to run dedicated lanes. Like Kansas City to Dallas was one of them they were advertising. Memphis to Kansas City. Like some decent lanes. And they run mostly LTL line haul for like Estes, or Old Dominion, or FedEx Freight. They run LTL line haul. So you're typically, you pick a loaded trailer up at one terminal, you take it to another terminal. You pick up a loaded trailer at that terminal, take it back, just back and forth. That is a sweetheart deal. I mean, basically, you're making $100,000 each. Now, if you were a married couple, you could live off of one person's salary, and you could bank the other person's salary. And I'm talking like the one you spend, pay the taxes on both with that one. You're probably still living on $50,000 a year, which two people can get by on $50,000 a year. Bank the other 100. Pay the taxes and live on one person's. Bank the whole 98 on the. You're saving $100,000 a year if you do that. It's unbelievable. In the truck, like I say, the truck's a bonus. Like, that truck's probably worth $30,000 at the end of 3 years. Hell, as soon as they hand you the title, turn around and sell it. Boom. That's like another $30,000 you can throw in the bank every 3 years. It's a pretty sweet deal. It's a pretty sweet deal for a team. Let's see. Kelly says, if I said how much GP gives for referrals, most people would not believe me. Yeah, GP gives like $1,000 or $1,500 for referrals, don't they? You should get a referral code and like put it in the description of your videos. Like I told Kangaroo Trucker this one time because he doesn't want to recruit for his company. He's like he puts information out about them, but he doesn't want to be just a recruiter. And I told him, I said, well, put a referral code out there. And I said, if people use it, it's not hurting anyone. Like you get a little money, they get a company with a job with a decent company. See, the key to me is the referral is based on the company. Like GP, I got respect for GP. Like if you refer someone there, say they work at, some like Western Express, and you refer them to GP. I mean, look at the service you did for them. And then also you helped GP get a driver. You know what I'm saying? So like it's win-win-win. Everybody wins. So yeah. Don't I don't know. Like if you work for a decent company, I don't see any problem putting the referral code out there. Let's see. East Texas Trucker says, I run a dedicated route for Georgia Pacific, and I only needed 1 year of experience, grossing about $70K. Not a bad gig, man. It's not a bad gig. Like when I was starting out in trucking, I did a dedicated run. Like I don't know. I think it's a good way to get experience. Because like mine was with USA Truck. Now, given I did OTR for like a year before I did the dedicated. So it's like when I left USA Truck, I just said I'd been with USA Truck for 2 years. Everybody else assumed it was OTR. They didn't realize it was dedicated for a year, but it's a good way to get experience without having to take all the stress of OTR. Let's see. Johnny, on the flip side, East, is that with CR England, they have the same lane from Stockton, California. Let's see. Kelly, GP referral is $2K. Yeah, shoot, yeah, I'd throw that out there at referral code. East Texas Trucker says, that's probably how this guy Trucks was able to retire so quick from GP. Dude, think of that. If you could refer like 50 people, would be $100,000. I mean, sorry there. We back. It was loading there for a second. Yeah, I mean, think of that. If you could refer 50 people, that'd be $100,000. I mean, and honestly, with that guy's, network and his channel, it wouldn't be no problem to get 50 people. Like thousands of people watch that every day. So, that is crazy. That is crazy. But guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I think I'm losing my voice. 31 in the house, 46 likes. That's a lot of likes. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for the super chats. Kelly Patterson, DIY Kangaroo Trucker for sure. Dropping those super chats. Thank you very much. Everybody check out Kelly's other channel. Kelly Patterson's other channel there. It's called 18 Wheel Shelf. There's a link back there if you go way back, like in that 822 time frame. There's a link there. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks DIY for coming in. Nevada Trucking and Trails for showing up. Captain Flatbed. Wild Beard came in. Bernie Sands was in the house. I appreciate you guys. Vic Med was in the house. Gary Bates. TJ Jones, the Bowl of the Woods. Appreciate you very much. The other trucker, James Best. Freight Trucking. Salute to all you guys, man. You guys are the best. Thanks for keeping me entertained for 2 hours, but I got to get off here because I got to get up early in the morning. Later. Take care of each other. Bye.